Because, you know, Brendan, it's been the Islanders carry and play, out shooting the other team. This Tampa team, I think, different for them. They only gave up 13 shots last game against the New York Rangers. Maybe a more even battle. Maybe that's what the Islanders need.
4-1 win on Saturday for the Lightning as this shot hits off of Mitchell in front of the net. So they've just been sitting and waiting a day off in New York City on Sunday. Had some practice day here yesterday on Long Island, and now ready to go for a Tuesday night contest. Kucherov feeds Hagel. That shot blocked by Holmstrom. Hagel again up with it, fires it across the ice. Kucherov to the net, in and out of the glove of Sorokin. Grab try. Cirelli turned out home for the last 5 games. It's Emil Heineman. Drives his way around the back of Andrei Vasilevsky. Heineman, blue line, Schaefer, wrist shot. That one got through, gloved and held by Andrei Vasilevsky. Dropped off, stepped on by Holmberg. Handed on here for Barzell. He'll attack a forward and Nick Paul. One-handed to the net, got wrapped up and taken down. And a penalty called by the back referee.
Comes off the draw, and it comes from a winger who's going to, again, Yanni Gourde making the jump. Here we go.
Turnover, Gourde, Schaefer hustling back. Yanni Gourde on a backhand. Sorokin had to squeeze it.
Brandon Hagel, they hound the puck down and then try to go to work. Nice behind the back pass, Shabanov.
Horvat returns it, Shabanov shoots it, and a save from Vasilevsky. Adam Pelech to the net. That one was tipped, pinballed in front, covered up. Everything but win a Jack Adams Award. Highly regarded as one of the best coaches in the National Hockey League as this shot comes in and it's stopped. Well, him and Rod Brind'Amour are still with those spots in the original spots where they started, but those other guys, as this shot comes through and it's stopped by Sorokin. Calling for Bjorkstrand. Picks up this puck and feeds the blue line. Moser's shot was tipped by Gensel and it goes wide. Thrown to the net again. Saved by Sorokin. Schaefer steps down the wall away from Bjorkstrand. Matthew Schaefer's pass behind his back from Ritchie and back from Duclair. That shot off the shaft of the stick of Vasilevsky. Now Ryan Pulock. Short pass Duclair. Holmstrom rips a wrister. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Kucherov. Stripped by Mayfield. Mayfield to the blue paint off the stick of Vasilevsky. Back on goal from Adam Pelech. And another save. Jurgensen tried to knife his way through. Lost an edge and went down. Pulock ties up there, but it's Holmberg with the puck. Blue line. Radic walks, shoots. That one tipped up by Jurgensen and stopped and held by Sorokin. Sorokin couldn't knock that one down. Yanni Gourde pushed it down the boards. Jurgensen's Gourde shoveled to the net, and look what I found. It popped right into the glove of Ilya Sorokin. Wrapped to the front by a falling Brandon Hagel. Now the Islanders try to bring numbers up ice. It's Schaefer flying down the left wing boards. Horvat pulls up. Shabanov returns it. Wide open. Kicked out. Scores! Bo Horvat follows up his own shot, deposits the rebound behind Vasilevsky. 16th of the year for Bo Horvat.
Couple of games down, he's got on the board. This starts in the other end, and Schaefer joins the rush. It doesn't look like much. That changes the complexion of the entire attack. And how about Shabanov there? I mean, he waits till that extra man gets drawn to him, and Horvat collects his own rebound. That's a great goal, but that's the length of the ice, and I love Schaefer joining. Made it tough for the Tampa-Bэй Lightning to sort out.
Well, we talk about how big Andrei Vasilevsky is in the net, and how do you beat him? You make him go side to side.
And take a 1-0 lead. Horvat from Shabanov. Just the second time the Islanders have had a lead on this homestand. Paul's shot deflected just away from the Islander net.
Got to find a way to make sure you just play a few minutes, 3 or 4. That's been an issue on the homestand. You get one, you give one right back up. See if these guys can understand that and take control here.
Adam Pelech off the glass, gloved down by the dangerous Jake Gensel, and Paul to the goal. Off of Sorokin. Paul again in the direction of Gensel. Wound around towards Santini. Santini bumps to the corner. Jake Gensel up with it. Gensel trying to go to the net with it. Hit off of Barzell's skate and set up a chance for Nick with Carlisle. Right in front of the Tampa-Bэй Lightning bench. Carlisle, Santini shot wide. Grabbed by D'Angelo, and he'll move it along towards Anders Lee. Santini had it taken. Now moved on Gonsalves with the Islanders interchange. Gonsalves kicked out, rebound. Pelech kept it away from the net. As Kucherov plays to the goal line. Gensel, Kucherov holds, waits, looks. Gensel has a path. His shot had to be stopped by Sorokin and cleared by Heineman. Bastu, James downhill. Leaves it off on the wall for Hagel. Coming out is Ritchie. That shot stopped by Sorokin. Schaefer across the Lightning line. The drop pass to Barzal a little too slow, and it's grabbed by Lightning the other way. Holmberg crisscrossing with Gord. Risks a shot. That one calmly covered by Sorokin. Olberg had that one coughed up. Florida and Toronto, the bottom two teams in the Eastern Conference right now. Adam Pelech chopped one on net and stopped by Vasilevsky. And that one thrown from below the goal line and off the goaltender as well. You know the latest date all Eastern Conference teams have been at or above 500? February 10th. That was in 2017. Jurgensen's wrists a shot, a blocker save made by Sorokin. The D-man out top. Lilleberg and Lee. Half Barzal got it between him and Kucherov. Kucherov stole the puck, set it in front, tapped on goal by Cirelli. Sorokin made the first save, Hagel a chance, that's blocked by Schaefer.
Watch this, Kucherov surprises everyone coming out the weak side, or sorry, strong side rather than weak. And
Blair off the turnover created by Holmstrom. They hit a trailing Cal Ritchie. Ritchie, no shot there. Sets it up for Adam Pelech. The blast, the tip, the save, the rebound, it was all there. Girgensons able to clear it away from danger. Holmberg flipped it along. Yanni Gord couldn't lay it down flat. Gord off the bench, he sets up Hagel. And the shot goes wide from perhaps the hottest player in the National Hockey League. And maybe Jason Robertson has a claim to that too. As this one comes in on goal and it's stopped by Sorokin. Holmstrom, nice move around Kucherov. One hands it around Carlisle. It's picked up by Santini.
look out.
Islanders were in a change. Here come the Lightning. Cirelli, stopped by Sorokin.
Developing right as the Tampa Bay Lightning got the pocket. How about this from Cirelli, left to right in the pad of Sorokin, just sticking with it right there. What a beautiful save.
Well, we talk about the giveaway to Tom Wilson last game with Ilya Sorokin, and everybody's response after the game was, he's bailed us out a number of times. Well, guess what? He just bailed. Yeah.
Got Mayfield going for a skate. Draws some attention. He keeps on moving. Mayfield going coast to coast. His shot kicked out. Rebound forced wide. Barzal sets up shop. Drouin. Schaefer. Schaefer to Barzal. He's got a chance to get there. Rolled off his stick. Then he got buried by Mosier.
This is the Barzal. A quick pass from Schaefer. Sort of catches the bolts, and that one just rolls off his stick.
Into the skates of Ritchie. Holmstrom. To Pelech, and now Ritchie 1-on-2. Cal Ritchie snaps one into the breadbasket of Vasilevsky. The final game of a 3-game road trip for Tampa. As Duclair makes the toe drag around Carlisle and maneuvers in. The drop off. Here's Holmstrom. Holmstrom to D'Angelo. Just had to get rid of it as Yanni Gord was right there. Duclair scores! Duclair started it with the takeaway and he finishes it. Makes it 2-0 Islanders here in the third.
By the Tampa Bay Lightning, away goes Duclair, an empty little toe drag. And as this thing comes in, some patience from Holmstrom, and then he eventually finds back to the point. D'Angelo just keeps that thing alive. But how about the stick from Duclair, the eventual goal scorer? He just makes sure he gets a piece right in this moment right here, and then he pops to that scoring area. What a heads-up play by Cal Ritchie. A backhand pass on and off his stick. He's happy.
What a play by Cal Ritchie. Just the awareness. That's a quick play. He gets that in his feet. He knows exactly where to put that thing.
Off the draw and wound up out for Lilleberg. Great stick by Siplikov. Trying to muscle his way to the net. Saved by Vasilevsky. Carlisle, his shot never made it to the net. That one caught Ryan Pulock on the way. Paul, a wrister, deflects to the corner. Lilleberg, the defenseman down low for James. James from a sharp angle, it goes in! Dominic James with no angle. Sneaks one short side on Sorokin. And with 3.5 to go, Tampa has pulled within one.
Doesn't look like there's much, and the eventual goal scorer, let's pick him up. He's in front of the net right now, and he just brings this thing around, turns and throws it. Sorokin comes off the post just momentarily, just maybe not even an inch, but you watch the body language, and Sorokin leans away just a tiny bit. That's not a good goal for a guy that stopped ones that he shouldn't have so far tonight. Tampa Bay's back in this game now.
Just the second NHL goal for Dominic James. That's two!